Ladies and gentlemen, a shed update, and we're going to have a multi-shed updates because I purchased a lot of models. There's a place here in town. They mainly do figures and military type stuff, and there was a collection, and those were being sold, but there was a other part of this collection that was kits that were missing, kits that were started, and some of the modelers here in town, they went and bought some of them. I, your beloved host, almost bought them all, and I'll probably go back and buy the rest of them because there was some gems and there was some things in there that they are missing, and I will show that as we go along. And here, let me see if I can flip this around. We got to do that stack on the table there, and that's the first part. The rest of it's in the house that I got to go and try to separate a little bit more and filter it in, because some things people get to see, some things I like to show on the channel. First things first, and I forgot to bring it in here. This is March 3rd. There was 2 toy sales and children's toys. I always go, I buy a bunch of stuff to resale, plus some things for me, and occasionally I do find model kits at these toy sales. It's rare, but I do find some, and I did find one, and I'm glad I did, because I didn't want to pay full price for it, because I just wanted the box, and that is the Country Charger, ladies and gentlemen, the fake General Lee. Anyway, I wanted this box for political purposes. You know, you can't have General Lee anymore, but you can have the Country Charger, which, by God, I wanted the box just for that alone. Anyway, I'm glad I got it. Of course, I'll tell you a secret. If you ever want to look for model kits at toy events, look in the games. That's where they always seem to put them. That was buried in the game, and I'm glad I got one now, because I have the original General Lee. I have some reissues of the General Lee. I also have the politically correct General Lee without the fancy Confederate flag on here. And if you look at the Country Charger, which is also another reason why I wanted it, it's got the American flag on top with General Grant, which I seen a gentleman paint one blue and did that, and I thought, now that's a pretty slick car. But anyway, they do give you the flag options. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the Country Charger going inside the Ark. All right, so some of these I have looked through, some of them I have not. This is the model kits that I got from the Hussar. Number 1, I wanted this for the box. Actually, this is Lindbergh's, and I don't remember who does the dinos. Pyro, Lifelike, maybe, you know, the list goes on. But I wanted this box because it had Jurassic Park, and I'm going to show you why it's missing. Number 1, I open up everything that I usually get that's loose. Number 1, you get 3PO vintage instructions. And the dino is not all there. He's only missing his, he's just missing the main body and the tail, but the legs, the hands, the heads, they're all there if you just really wanted to resculpt it. I mean, you got you a good, you know, starting point. And of course, I do have extras of that particular dino, so I will probably fill the box up with that, so I can have me a Jurassic Park. And I almost got the entire line of the Lindbergh Jurassic Park series kits. But anyway, people find it garbage. I find it, you know, exciting. Next, there's one thing I wish you didn't. Let me say this. Number 1, I know why people write on the box art. He had to keep everything with his codes and stuff on it, which I understand that. But again, me, I've cherished the box art plus the kit. So this is the Dinosaur and Ma.k, which again, I would like to have the SF3D ones, which they're the originals Anyway, this kit is complete. It's just here. Started with a pill bottle of parts that are just somewhat off the tree. Other than that, it's complete. I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, all this should have been gone. And if I would have, I kind of knew about it earlier, but I was kind of, I was busy at the time. I couldn't get down there, and but anyway, we're adding some machine Krieger to the Ark. Again, there was some vintage stuff in there, stuff that I really like. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Star Blazers, I love these kits because they're simple in design. They are a good size. They're about the length of the box. It's just, and you could probably fit like 4 of them once you get them together. I just think they're exquisite kits. Now, I've looked over this several times, and it wasn't missing nothing. It was unstarted or anything. But again, you know, I like this type of stuff, so there's some gems in this big wad I got, and others. But anyway, I can tell you a quick little story on these. In the 80s, there was a comic book kind of model shop. Not really. It was more comics, but he did have kits. And I remember going every week or every 2 weeks, and we picked one ship up. And the Yamato was always higher than these ships. So if, like, as I said at the time, the Yamato was $6, you know, these were $3. It was always double in price, so you had to save to get the Yamato, but we picked these up anyway we could. But anyway, love Star Blazers, so we'll be adding another Star Blazers ship to the Ark, and we still got more to talk about over there in the pile. I actually bought one of these. It's over there, and that is Mr. Spock from the motion picture. You know, he's the one with the 3-headed, and then they redid the mold, made the motion picture one, which is great. It's one of those, again, started, but if you, I don't know if you can see the putty on the torso there, and if you put your finger on it and feel it, it is wet sanded smooth. And again, I know people don't want started kits, but man, he's already got the some of it he ain't finished, but all the other seams, everything they're smooth, very smooth. He already did the hard part for you. I mean, if I wanted to build it, I mean, I could, and it's already started. But anyway, I have 2 of these now, which is the way we like to work here in Side Yard. But anyway, I thought that was and the box is in really good shape for what it is. Again, I picked up all kinds of goodies there. There was a resin figure, and again, I don't know, man. I do know why. She is missing an arm, which is quite all right. I will be able to find an arm for her. But anyway, the White Queen. Big fan of the White Queen. Even the Black Queen, if I could ever find another one of these to have to go along with it. But anyway, and it's solid resin, and it's in real good shape. Have to find a new bag for it, and I'll have to put it on the wall of resin, which is the, here, let me show you. The other side of the Ark here, let me try to, right there, somewhere around on that pole right there, that's the wall of female kits, and we will add that to the shelf over there. There was some naval. I did pick up some, and I wanted this one because I actually watched the history on it. The Surkov, the submarine with basically a battleship gun on the front. Now this kit is missing, and you can tell it's missing the entire hull. But it does have what's weird though is it doesn't have the hull. It's got the bridge, it's got the turret, but not the hull, which is just odd. You know, I don't know if he was doing a conversion or what. And plus, I didn't have one of these, and I wanted it for the box. And anyway, who knows? I may find that sub and you know, be able to piece it out and put it back in the old Heller Skull submarine. And last but not least, I think we'll because I have a lot. There's stuff I got to go through over there, but again, the old Aurora, and what's the other name? There's another name. Before Aurora got these, there was someone else that had the Planet of the Apes, and where is it? Buried in I can't remember the name of it, but anyway, again, started. Whoops. But it is, again, complete, and you know, he's already done all the hard work on the putty, on the seams. And again, if you look at the seams, they are smooth. I mean, wet sanded smooth. I mean, you could you did a good job on you know, cleaning up all the parts and everything, and you're ready to go. But anyway, I like these stuff. I like these kits a lot. I wish they could, because I like a diorama and the figure. I think that's just makes the model kit just fantastic. I wish they could take these and not necessarily retool it, but like, you know, take the head and make someone else or something like that. I've always thought to refurbish or rehash some of the old classic kits and you know, change it up and make something totally different. But anyway, that's just me. Anyway, I picked up that and quite other stuff. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I got going on today. I am taking advantage of the good weather, and because next week is time change, which I don't know what I will get done. Probably sit back and explore my eyelids, because I cannot stand time change. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out here trying to get stuff done because we're having good weather, and trying to get things put up. So that's what I got going on today. Stay tuned for the next exciting episode.